Okay, good afternoon everybody. Before the ceremony begins, I would like to mention a couple of messages. Both Jack and Dulcie are happy for photos and videos to be taken. However, please do remain seated for the duration of the ceremony, both for your comfort and for those around you. I would like to welcome everyone today to this wonderful occasion of the marriage of Jack and Dulcie. My name is Mark Price and I am an authorised marriage celebrant. The first reading today is from Psalms 121. I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord watches over you. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. The Lord will watch over your coming and going, both now and forevermore. The next reading is from Corinthians chapter 11. If I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophet powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give away all my possessions, and if I hand over my body so that I may boast, but not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends, but as for prophecies, they will come and end. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will come to an end. For we know only in part, and we prophesy only in part. But when the complete comes, the partial will come to an end. When I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became an adult, I put an end to childish ways. For now we see in a mirror dimly. But then we will see face to face. Now I know only in part. Then I will know fully, even as I have been fully known. And now faith, hope, and love abide. These three, and the greatest of these is love. I am duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to law. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. To repeat after me. Do you, Jack, take Dulcie to be your wedded wife, to always be understanding, to be supportive throughout all the days given to you to share?
I do.
Do you, Dulcie, take Jack to be your wedded husband, to always be understanding, to be supportive throughout all the days given to you to share?
I do.
Call upon the persons here present.
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I, Jack William Marchant, take thee, Dulcie May Washington, to be my lawful wedded wife. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present,
to witness that I, Dulcie May Washington, take thee, Jack William Marchant, to be my lawful wedded husband. Repeat after me. Dulcie, I give you this ring as a symbol of all that we have promised.
I give this ring to you as a symbol of all that we have promised
And all that we shall share.
and all that we will share.
Jack, I give you this ring as a symbol of all that we have promised and all that we shall share. It is now with the utmost pleasure that I pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a time whereby Jack and Dulcie will now sign the marriage register. We shall be right back with you shortly, but if you would please remain seated. Thank you. Can I please call upon Paul Marchant and Amanda Washington to join us for the signing table. Okay, now that we have all the formalities completed, it's the time we've all waited for, I'd like to present to you the new Mr. and Mrs. Marchant. There will be a small reception for all the guests to be held in the common area. Thank you all for coming today, and I wish you all the very best for the future.